Can you quit your job being a YouTuber? So that's gonna be top of the day. But in case this is the first time you ever seen my video, this is basically a financial channel. I talk about money, ways to make money, save money, invest in money. Basically anything you do with money. I can talk about jobs sometimes. And sometimes I even get away money. But you gotta be a subscriber. You want that. So I'm gonna talk about, can you quit your job or should you quit your job to become a YouTuber? First of all, how much are you making? Is it substantial enough for you to quit your job? Is it like a good substitute for your job? Obviously, if you're making a couple $100 a month on YouTube, I mean, that's really not substantial enough. Most of us make more than that at our jobs every month. At least I would hope so. If you make $1,000 a month on YouTube, I mean it's better, but still it's not enough to quit. It's really not. Maybe if you made like $5,000 a month, I mean it could be, but here's the thing on YouTube: the pay is unpredictable. It's inconsistent. The payments you get from YouTube. But most of us, 99% of the time, we're not even, most of us YouTubers aren't even going to be paid. Because let's take me for example. I've been on YouTube for like 10 years. But to be honest with you, 6 of those 10 years, I wasn't even trying to make money on YouTube. I was just promote my programs I was in, like direct mail. So I'm not going to count those first 6 years. But I am going to count 2020. So around 2020, September I made some change to my channel, and I figure I'm just going to be a YouTuber and try to monetize the channel. And it's been almost 4 years. Still no money coming in. I put in more money into YouTube than what I got out in those 4 years. Obviously, I'm getting closer to that 1,000 subscribers. I have like 674 now. You need 1,000 to monetize your channel plus the 4,000 watch hours. And by the way, I currently have like 674, so just need 26 more to hit 700. And once I hit 700, that's when I'm going to buy the $100 worth of scratch offs. And if I win some, I'm going to give half my earnings to one of you subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, just hit on that subscribe button. Hit that notification button too, that bell button. That way you should be monetized. Not monetized, but you should be notified whenever I upload a video. But back to the main topic. So 99% of the YouTubers, they're not going to make any money. It takes time to make money on YouTube. Even the best YouTuber, Mr. Beast, it took years for him to make money, to make anything on YouTube. Same thing with Darman. He wasn't making any money on YouTube. He actually almost gave up on YouTube, but then he started, like right when he's about to quit, he suddenly started making money on YouTube. Some people say Darman's a corrupt, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave that for other people to talk about. But either way, he wasn't making any money. But now, he has millions of subscribers now. So you know he's making a lot of money. I know he has to put in a lot of money because he has actors for his channel. I thought about doing that myself. So obviously, if you're making like $200 or $1,000 or $500 a month, it's not enough to quit. It's enough to have money to the side. Like if I was making an extra $500 a month from YouTube, I mean, It wouldn't be enough to quit my job, but it'll be more for me. It'll give me like some more breathing space. So guess what? Now I can put like $100 every single month into the stock market. Of course, I'm going to have to put some money to the side for taxes in case I end up having to pay, which I don't want that. And the rest, just put it to savings. Maybe take some, maybe put some of it towards the credit cards I have. Now, if I was making $5,000 a month or $10,000, we'll say $10,000 a month, would that be enough for me? I mean, it sounds like it would be a no-brainer, but you got to think long term too. Is this gonna be long term? That's because that 10 grand I made a month could have just been a fluke. I can make $10,000 on YouTube next month, but which is in May. No, it's April. Let's say I made $10,000 on YouTube doing YouTube in April, but then the next month it's only a couple $100. I mean, that's a big drop. So you gotta make sure it's substantial and it's consistent. Because with YouTube, it's kind of inconsistent. But also, if I was making like 10 grand every month for like the last 2 or 3 years, the chances are at that point, it's probably all right for me to quit at that point. I mean, even if I suddenly start making less money, I mean, by then I would have built up some money. I would have have at least $200,000 in my bank account if I was making that much money every single month on YouTube. But after 2 or 3 years, if I just suddenly quit, it's highly unlikely my payments are just gonna have to suddenly drop after I quit. It'll probably be like months or years after I quit. But if you're like a top YouTuber like Mr. Beast, I think he's the richest YouTuber. I'm not sure how much he's worth. I have to look it up. But he is rich. But he wasn't always rich. He started out doing YouTube as a kid. He wasn't making that much money. His mom actually kicked him out. He lied. He said he was going to college, but he didn't. But he wasn't really going to college. He was doing videos, and he admits to his mom that he was doing videos after a while. And he said he'll just move out right now, but it worked out for him. He does seem to be a good person too. I've seen him help the poor out in some of his videos. I would love to interview him, but it's highly unlikely to happen because I'm such a small YouTuber. It probably won't happen anytime soon. But if you're making money like Mr. Beats, you really don't need to work for anybody anymore. I'm just going to put it that way. If you were making money like Mr. Beats. But if you're only making like $500 a month on YouTube, don't quit your day job. That's all I'm going to say. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Especially if you want to earn half of my winnings. If I didn't win anything from a scratch off, I may not win nothing. But I'm gonna do the scratch off right in front of the camera when I'm doing it. But with that being said, have a good weekend. Now get out there and save.